Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another unboxing episode to do. Today we got all these packages that came in the mail this morning. So let's see what we got. I'm hoping I don't cough in this video because these things are dusty and I got allergies also that I found out yesterday. So when you have allergies and you're a talking channel, it makes it not fun. Opening this one first because don't talk. Now these are for both channels, I'm hoping. Oh, that was easy. And then what I learned too is to save the boxes. So when you guys buy my records, I have already bought boxes. Okay. We got Marmaduke, Stories and Songs. Now, if you remember a, a long, long time ago, about what, about 3 years ago, or yeah, I think it was 3 years ago, I had bought this used, and then my channel went down. So I tried to record this a couple of days ago. You will hear this next month, but the second story was too messed up. It skipped, skip, skip, skip. So I'm glad that I was able to find a new copy of this so we can play it for Halloween. There's two stories on this thing, and the Halloween story didn't work at all. So let's open this because it hasn't been open in 43 years. And this came from Toys R Us. So this is a Toys R Us record. I get curious, where did these records come from originally? Because I'm playing these decades later, so they only going to come from eBay. But it's nice knowing history about these records came from real stores or a toy store in this one. Here's a back picture that you're never going to see. Now Marvin Duke is kind of a hidden character. They don't talk about him. He's kind of what Heathcliff said. Heathcliff and Marvin Duke are the two hidden characters because you talk about Snoopy and Garfield or Scooby Doo, but these two you don't really talk about much. So I'm bringing him back to life again. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Look at this, no scratches, no nothing. This would be fun to play. I don't need the cover. Okay, so that was Marmaduke. Let's do let's have the big one for last. I want to open the easy ones up. Let's see what this one's about. For the big package, I know it's a bunch of books because it says it on the package. But these ones say don't give me a hint. Be funny if somebody took a bunch of books in this one big box, or they stuck something real tiny in here. I never know if my describer send me stuff. I have no clue. If I buy things, I forget what I buy. I look at it, and, oh, I bought that. I remember now. Boy, it's, okay, I bought this one. We got another. Okay, it's not another new record. It's a used record. But we got Barbie Sing Along, and this came out. Yeah, that's it. This came out in 1981. Back cover. I never show you the back cover because it's hard to show you a back cover when you're playing the record. Oh God, I can clean the dirt off, but if this record this is all dirt, I'm okay. But if these are scratches, I might not be able to play this record at all. What I'll do is I'll test it out. If I can play it, we have it. If I can't play it, or tell the guy who I bought it from or the person and tell him his record no good, and who knows what'll happen. The eBay is a website of chance. You get real good stuff, you get real crappy stuff, and people should be ashamed of selling something they know ain't gonna work. At least when I sell you my my storybooks record collection, you know what it's gonna sound like because you hear it on my YouTube channel. And the same record you're gonna get that you already heard, right? So I'm not cheating the people. So if my thing skip pops, make a little scratchy sound, you know what you're getting. So if you say I want that record, I didn't lie to you saying that it worked perfectly. Now here's another one. This is like another record. Boy, this thing is wrapped up good. Boy, this is a challenge. Can't figure out which side the front and which side the back. I just cut the top and see if we don't. I never had this one kind. I never had this kind of package before. Okay, I cut right. Oh, maybe not. Okay, there it goes. Now here's another one of them same problems I had. Okay, this is in good shape. Looks like. Now you were supposed to hear this record this month. This record, I had a copy of this record that had many scratches, but you can't see scratches in a painted record. This, now, right now, this looks like good shape. I don't see any problem with it. But how can you tell a scratch on this kind of thing? You could look close up to the thing and can't see a scratch until the record player said, "Nope, there's a scratch in there somewhere." So this is like good shape. And if the other record does work, I got the last. I finished off the Barbie collection. The Barbie only had this record and this record. So now I got the last two records. So now if I would have kid back in 1980 or back in the 80s, I would have been completed. I've been so happy that my mom bought me the whole collection and I could just stack it on my shelf and play them anytime I feel like it. And this is Barbie and Friends. Now, I know some of these songs they have in this stuff, it's not the greatest songs. And because my record player don't play that great because it's coming out of one speaker. And so I can show you the speaker. It's coming out of here. So the sound is best as it can do. So like I said, I'm gonna buy me a new record player that's gonna have two stereo speakers to it. And that's gonna make it sound great. You get to hear every sound in there, hopefully. And the same company in my old record player. So I'm gonna be a little happy that I know uh Kobe, I think it is, Cosby. So I know Cosby stuff because I've been listening to that thing for 13 years. And the final packet, I know this is all books. If I wanted to say this is last. Now I don't know if you people are crazy about strawberry shortcakes, but there's four more strawberry shortcakes left to finish off that collection. Now I know this is kind of during the Harvey era too, so I don't know. Barbie, I think females didn't really pay Atari that. They weren't that big. And how many kids had an Atari in their house? Now I'm just gonna lift up one book at a time, tell you what it is, and boom, because there's too many books to hold up. I like this one. This is the first book to make me cough. This is Corduroy Merry Christmas from 2002. we got a Christmas book of this character, and these are what you see are the last of the Corduroy collection, the Corduroy series. So whatever you see in any of my unboxing episodes are the last the books I have to get. Now, if I read these books already, then you will hear it twice. The one I already recorded and the one in this new cover. Now, if I didn't play it, then we have a new episode. Like I said, I don't play the same book twice, and I don't because this is a new cover and everything. And another book coming out. I don't know what made them want to stick these stickers everywhere with. This is James Goes Buzz Buzz, another Thomas the Tank book. Now, Thomas the Tank is a real good series on my channel. You guys love this a lot. So if you love something, you keep going after it. And here's some pictures. Let's get the year first. 2004. So we're in the 2000 series. And here's some pictures. This is like your sneak preview. And I don't do trailers or anything. So this is your trailer of what's coming out for whenever we get to it. This is Gordon. Now, there's a handful of these books. I think I bought them all, like 4 or 5 of these things. I've never heard these. I never heard of these books before. This is brand new to me. Anything Thomas the Tank is brand new to me because I never read any of the books. I think I seen the TV show on PBS back in the days. If that's the same thing as these things. This came out in 2016, and this is an American company. Okay, this book came out in England, came out in London. So I'm thinking we never got these books. So that's why I never heard of them. And I think whoever got these books must have bought them from somebody else, read them, that he get money off of these things. But these are England books that was only for that country, it seemed like. So we got Tom to Tink, hometown. He's from England. Here's another one. Percy. Yep, this is from England. Look at that. So £3.99. I don't know what that is in American money, but either this year was a cheap book or a high book. And someone 6 years old got this book before I got it. 2016 also. There must have been a handful of these things back in 2016. How much did Gordon cost? £3.99 also. Okay, I don't know what £3.99 is. So if you're from England, leave it in the comments. What is $3.99 worth in your country? This is Corduroy neighborhood from 2022. This is a brand new book in a sense. Okay, this is more about Lisa and Corduroy. So wait, this is kind of weird looking because if he's in the real war, he shouldn't raise. Okay, I think what they did was they made Corduroy in this. Okay, so they made Corduroy be like a Winnie the Pooh kind of type. But Winnie the Pooh is stuck in the 100 Acre Woods. He never went to the real world to the people could know it's him. In this one, he's in the real world with Lisa, talking to everybody. So everybody knows Corduroy. He's not a stuffed animal. Okay, this is interesting. Let's open this window. It's in front of this rubber band and stuff. I don't care about rubber bands. Now, if I were a collector, I would save this thing. But I'm not a collector, and if I had to send this out to somebody, it would be a lot of money. Okay, our first book is Corduroy Rose Along. This came out two. This came out in 2010, and it's like this. He he's by himself. Now I don't know why they make Corduroy fat when he's with his stuffed animal people, and when he's with Lisa, he's skin and bone. Look at this. Corduroy skinny when he's with people. Corduroy found the refrigerator when he was by himself. And I got a whole video to talk about these kind of storylines. Winnie the Pooh, Corduroy, a Raggedy Ann and Andy, they all got something in common. All day with Corduroy, 2010. And here's some pictures. This is going to be interesting because, like I said, we're going to play every Corduroy book out there. And I already bought all the books out there, so I don't have to dig for them no more. Corduroy Friends, the same year, 2010. Here's some pictures. And get up and go, Corduroy. Yeah, he needs some exercise. Look at that. He's getting fatter. He needs book they keep showing. Some pictures. And Corduroy Bedtimes, 2010. These are all 2010. And let's see, our next books are everything else now is all Thomas the Tank stuff. Now we got some more stuff coming out on Monday, if my email's right. I get I get an email letting me know what's coming out. This is The Ventures Begin. So this is like a pre-book of all the books I read. 2015 this came out. And it's like this. So they went back to the old school of Thomas the Tank books. All the original. I don't see when I read these books, I can never tell how these books are in order, except by the dates. Because sometimes Thomas the Tank looks like he's been drawn like a cartoon. And sometimes he looks like he's from the old 80s show. Let's take a commercial break. Got some apple juice here so I can continue without coughing my brains out. And if Snapple is looking at my video, why don't you sponsor my video? Because I love Snapple. I buy your Snapples all the time at Sam's. I buy the whole case that comes with all the different flavors: fruit punch, apple juice, kiwi, strawberry. See, I don't got a sponsor for this channel. All this stuff comes out of YouTube paycheck. And so far they've been paying me peanuts, but they've been paying me. If I don't get paid, we don't get no extra videos or no extra stuff for this channel. This is Thomas. What's this book? We got stickers in here. I hope the stickers aren't all over the inside of this book. And I don't know what that stuff is. I hope you two don't say that we're gonna restrict this book because of what it is. If you know what that stuff is, put it in the comments. This might be the first Thomas the Tank book that might get restricted. This is 2017. So if you don't see time to take on your homepage when we do get to this book, you'll know why. And I don't know why too. Could be a yellow circle saying I'm getting limited paid. Okay, then we got a terrible book. Forget the book. Hope it don't come off. We got a glitter book. No, but don't come off. Okay, that's not terrible then. I don't like glitter. Glitter makes a mess. This is Thomas in the Snow Tracks. The Snowy Tracks. This come with glitter poster and all that good crap. 2000, 2017. Oh, these are nice pictures. Boy, look how clear they look. They're like 4K pictures. And I don't know if 4K was around during this book era. Making sure there's nothing sticky on this stuff. Okay, good. There used to be a poster in here. Whoever had this book kept the poster, and they didn't stick it all over the place either. So I'm happy for that. More stickers. We got James, and all these books cost £3.99. See, they're all the same year, 2016. Hey, it looks like this. Now, I hope these books are in easy reading because English kids and American kids are two different kids. English kids are 10 times smarter than American kids. I think, yeah, because I think if you stick like an English kid, a Chinese kid, a Japanese kid, and an American kid in the same room, and you had them do the same test, the American kid would fail. And you would have them other three kids fighting for the top, and you would have to figure out who's going to be the top. Even an Indian kid probably more smarter than we are. Also, we're just not a smart country, and we get dumber by the generation. Now, in the fifth, now we used to be smart from the what, from the 60s all the way backwards. Then when the 70s came, we just went, and we hadn't changed since. This is Percy Promise. Look at this book. Now, looking at this book, I don't know how old this book is at all, but looking at it, it looks like it's here from the what 70s to 80s, maybe the 60s. Let's see what this year. Let's see what this book came out of. And there's three of these books. I got one of them, but there are two more. It looks like I didn't buy them. We can always look for them. You never know what you're finding until you start find this book and it tells you what you need to buy. So far, I don't think there's no year. There's pictures. Now I hate when books don't have years because it takes away from the history. Now this book costs $6.99 in the U.S. and $9.50 in Canada. So it's £3.99. It's like a 6-hour book. There is no year in this book. Surprising this. This is at the end of the book. Oh, here we go. It's at the end. This book came out in 2017. Boy, I would never have known that. And okay, this book is from New York. It looks like, and it's like did a 1998 book that they took from to make the 2017 book. Now we got two Corey books left. I thought he was Thomas. That's okay. Corey good. Let me take the stickers off the book first, so I can be I could get this done faster. Than taking them off one at a time and have to stop each time. Okay, let's look at this one. Happy Easter, Corduroy. This came out in 2004. Now, like I said, I don't know if I read this before, and this is just a new cover. But if not, we'll have it both ways. So I won't see it ever again on the channel. Now, what I might do, because Easter the long ways from now, and anything can happen from now until Easter time. So you will any holiday book you will hear if it's for next year. You're here for this. You're here this year because, like I said, I could lose my channel before Easter. I can get sick. I can drop dead. So I don't want to wait for Easter to read this book or something. But for the time when that time do come, I'll buy more Easter stuff at when I have when it's closer to the time period. Like Christmas is around the corner, so I can wait for Christmas. And this came out in 2020. So we got two Christmas books of this character. And this looks like it's from the Lisa universe. That's so when he's with Lisa, Lisa puts him on a diet. When he's by himself, he just eats and gets fat. Look at that. He's so fat he took up the whole cover. So let's see what we can show you. I do not want to drop a bunch of corduroy books on my foot. That would not be fun. Like I said, one of the records I have, I will clean it, test it out. If it does not work, you will not hear it on the channel, and I'll have to find another copy. It's hard finding that copy because that copy is disappearing. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I trust. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You guys won't be here to help me. So all we got today is a bunch of books and three records. Look at my intro, my outro is so short. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.